Historically, my format has been to do a workout and then post a 1-minute video showing all of the best lifts, usually the top sets, and then maybe a couple seconds on accessories. Shorts are cool because they tend to get a lot more views and they hit a much more diverse group of traffic, usually people that aren't searching for your content, so it'll be a lot more random people. So the alternative is to make these longer videos, which are, it's harder to get them noticed on the algorithm, if you will, unless you are a keyword wizard and you know how to manipulate the search engine. Chances are no one's going to see the video, so you get hardly any views, but the traffic's more directed. So the alternative is to do both. But watching a lot of these videos, I watch people post videos of their workouts, and they're basically just monologuing what they're doing. Like, here I am doing my first set, right to 25, and now I'm gonna do my second set with 315, and I go down and I touch my chest, and then I push up, and then I do it again, and they drone on and on and on, and click, you're already gone. You've already watched 4 other videos that you've surfed through, and you've totally forgotten about my content. So I guess the bottom line is, if I'm going to watch a bench press video, I already know how to bench press, and I do like watching other people lift, so of course I want to see them lift, but I don't need to watch 15 minutes of somebody setting up, addressing the bar, getting ready, lifting it off the rack, hitting a set, and then explaining it in all of its boring detail. When I was in the military, we used to do training where they would read out of a book. Everybody would have the same book, and the instructor would literally read it line for line. That was the class. Like, I have the book, I can read it myself. I don't need you to read it to me. And that's what a lot of these videos are. It's just people monologuing their workout. Like, what are you doing? What is that doing for you? In other words, how do you get your learn on? Well, here, okay, so what have I done so far? Basically, I've warmed up to a heavy single, 355 pounds. And now I'm doing shortened range of motion using the bench block. Why? Well, I've been reading some articles lately that said that you want to do your heavy sets first for warm-ups before you go into your working sets, which are lighter. And I wanted to see if there was some validity to that. So essentially I'm experimenting. Instead of doing my standard warm-ups like I have been up to this point, I thought, what if I worked into heavy, shortened range of motion sets and then dropped down to do my working sets? Could I get a better effect out of that? So this is the, I guess you could say, ground zero run. And for me, this does 2 things. It satisfies that itch I need to go heavy. Like, I want to go heavy. And all my coaches and people that are training me and people that are helping me are saying, stop it, don't go heavy. But then my lizard brain, we'll call it the ego, is screaming at me, put all the weights on it. They won't love you unless you can lift the most. Now, for what it's worth, I'm doing what's called lengthened partials here. So there's 275 pounds on the bar, and I'm going to the full range of motion of that cambered bar, which is an additional 4 inches. I'm pushing it up to about the midpoint, right past where my sticking point is, and I'm holding it for a 2 count. And I repeat that until I can't go anymore. Ta-da! Now the big question is it working? Where are you getting the metrics to see if your 1 rep max is going up? I haven't really been doing it long enough to get good numbers, but here's what I can tell you. When I was doing those warm-ups, 355 pounds moved like it was nothing. And that could be just maybe I'm having an energetic day, so it's hard to go off of 1 lift. But it does give me some encouragement that I'm moving in the right direction. And I love the change of stimulus. It's fun. It's fun to do something different. So if for no other reason than to just mix things up, after 3 years of doing the exact same thing over and over again, why not? Try it out for 4 to 6 weeks. What's the worst that could happen? It doesn't work and you can get your money back.